We are live.
Hello. Wait a bit. How's everybody doing? Let's see. How are we doing here? Cole Shashu is in the chat. What up, Cole? What up, buddy? Some big news coming out.
Big news. So I think we can start.
Sure.
What do we think about we could wait for a few more people to get in for JJ Watt, but what do we think about some news broke from Gridiron. The Bears have made the best offer for Deshaun Watson. According to source.
Listen, it's very early. Listen, the best offer could be the only offer. As of now, people are still sorting out their franchise tag. But it is promising as a Bears fan. You've had two QBs in the last week say that that either the Bears express interest or they express interest. That and Russell Wilson, obviously, and Deshaun Watson. But I don't know. It's got to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see thoughts on the All-Star draft. We're going to get into that in a little bit.
Stick around.
We're gonna play the video of the draft and kind of do a reaction to it, you could say.
Yeah.
But initial thoughts definitely on the draft. Team LeBron's stacked, but
they're stacked.
I'm never gonna root for LeBron, so it doesn't matter.
They're stacked up. Who got the first pick?
LeBron did. KD's not even playing either.
Yeah, that's a huge disadvantage.
Yeah. That right there. KD's not playing.
Bruh.
I don't know what you do.
Chase Claypool had 13 touchdowns. That seems like a few too many.
13?
Yeah.
They were all early in the year, though, right?
Yeah, he had a bad second half, but wow, 13 total TDs.
That's wild.
Sorry ass Steelers.
Sorry ass Steelers lost to the Brownies.
Yeah. Best team ever.
All right, I think we get started on our draft reactions. Oh, we got someone backstage.
Who we got?
We got our man Simon Schwartz.
Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up? Who know? All right.
We got him on. Hey, Simon, we're going to react to the NBA draft thing. All right, we're going to get this going here. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
My first pick in the 2021 All-Star Game.
Here we go.
Ron selects Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis off the board.
I think Giannis.
Pause it.
The first pick has been made.
Pause it after.
The first pick has been made. Ernie Johnson led.
The second pick.
All right. Shut up, KD. There we go.
40 minutes before the draft, some reporter announced that LeBron picked Giannis first for no reason.
Why would it's just like Woj during the draft? Let us watch the draft.
No. I figured that when I saw the notification pop up, just let me see it.
Hey, you got to be first.
Exactly.
This is nowadays with the social media and the Twitter. You have to be first. So the second you get information, it doesn't even have to be true. You just got to post it. Kevin Durant, first of all, looks high as a kite.
He's not even playing. He's not even gonna play.
I know.
Stutters during something is pretty funny.
Yeah. All right. I think we can continue.
Giannis. I mean, it's a good pick.
The 2021 NBA All-Star Draft. I'm gonna select Kyrie Irving.
Okay,
Why?
Pause it.
Goes to Kevin Durant.
Okay, Kevin Durant is smoking something clearly. Okay,
Dude.
there's Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is on that board. Okay,
How isn't James Harden a starter either?
Well, he really heated up at the end of the
Yeah.
offseason. So
I
like
get it.
it's a rough time. It's really
But
been the last few weeks.
come on, Kevin.
All right.
I don't get that pick. I don't like Kyrie.
This is a team of snakes,
It's a teammate. It's a shit pick. Who cares?
team of cupcakes.
Team
This,
of
this is kind of playing out the way I thought it might play out. LeBron, especially if
Shut up,
you're
Bernie.
the guy that I'm thinking you're going to take right now. You're up.
With my second pick, Team LeBron selects Chef Curry.
There you go.
Jeff.
Another pick, solid pick, much better than Kyrie.
LeBron starts off hot,
Yeah.
but KD recovers.
Yeah, he does. What up, Gav?
What's up, Gavin? I think
Gavin, put your email in chat. We can get you on.
Not like that. How'd you know?
Man,
I wasn't sure.
All right, so LeBron's got the three best players in the league.
Yeah.
If I had a chance to take Giannis and Steph
I don't know.
with my first two picks, I think I would go that direction.
Here comes
But,
Lucas Stone.
how are you going
Yeah, LeBron's team is a little too good. Although Kevin Durant's team is at a
No, he's a
significant disadvantage.
For my second pick, I'm gonna go Joel Embiid.
There you go.
Good pick.
There you go.
Quality pick right there.
There you go.
Joel's gonna win MVP. What's
There
up,
you go.
Jake?
What up, Jake?
How we doing?
There you go.
Yeah, Joel Embiid's quality pick.
Great pick.
Great pick. He's gonna win MVP, right?
I sure hope so. I think he deserves it.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
He's playing. I mean, he dropped 40 last night. Did you see that?
That's about right.
Yeah.
You got to balance it out.
All right, Durant made a good one there.
Kyrie, somebody that he can throw that ball inside too. I like that.
All right, LeBron.
With my third pick,
You got to go Kawhi. You got to
I'm
go
gonna
Kawhi.
Go with Luka Magic.
No, come
from the
on.
Dallas.
Too
Okay,
many
hold on.
guards. Too many guards.
Kawhi went
Luka Magic.
crazy last All-Star.
Yeah,
game.
Kawhi was the friggin' MVP. He went crazy.
No, I think let's just keep watching.
But I don't like this Luka when you can
Still
take
got him, Brian.
Jokic.
Man, I got him the team LeBron, but you got him the team LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, just a bunch of studs on that team, though.
Yeah, no, they're studs. Luka's having a weird year. Luka's having a weird
You
year.
got four names up there among the starters. Kevin Durant, what you thinking?
All right, my third pick. I'm gonna go with the 2020 All-Star Game MVP, Kawhi Leonard.
There you go.
Out of way, Kevin.
Attaway, Kevin.
Yes, he did
All
win.
right, he's
Chicago
making a
year ago.
turnaround. He's making a
LeBron,
turnaround.
You have your pick of those three,
Jokic,
and then the next two
Jokic.
will automatically go.
I actually
to
don't
Kevin.
know who's on their team.
And with my last pick to round out my
Not your last
starting five,
pick.
I'm going to go with
Wait,
the
oh, yeah.
card you cannot use in Blu-ray or Guts, the Joker.
The Joker. Joker.
Only in space. Only in
LeBron, you're so smart. You can't use the Joker?
Come on, you guys know.
Oh wait, we got a call. I think.
Put it on.
Hey, how's it going, Craig?
Hey, now.
Put me on the show.
You're on, buddy.
Who is this?
I just want to
Craig.
say this.
Greg.
I want to say this. Whatever the fuck you guys are doing, like, why? What are you guys even watching?
We're
Well,
watching
first of
sports,
all,
man.
What is up, Craig?
Put the porn back on.
Greg, do you want to be our
Is this Schechter?
our Roblox announcer or something?
You
Wow.
said turn the hentai back on.
That was
Wait, was that Schechter?
yeah, that was
Yeah.
Schechter.
That's so
Craig
good.
B.
That was good. I do
All right,
not know
man.
how he got
9
your number.
doubles for the Joker.
it's on the
He is
freaking-
Oh yeah.
the final pick of LeBron is
What up, Greg?
among the starters. So that means that
That's the big Joker.
Dude,
so
I
that
don't like
means Kevin
Bradley
Durant
Beal.
gets,
I hate Bradley Beal.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
He's a bum.
What high school does Craig go to again?
Northside.
Northside.
No, it's a different.
No. He went to Fusion, but now he goes to Northside.
No, he told us while we were practicing for the opera.
Oh, nice.
I don't like Bradley Beal.
Me neither. He's
How did Tatum fall this low? I mean, if I was Durant, I'm taking Tatum with the second pick.
He automatically gets the pat because
I know, but still,
he gets Tatum.
I don't know how Tatum fell.
Well, was LeBron going to take Tatum over Jokic?
Probably not, but no, LeBron needed a big, but he could have taken Tatum over Luka.
I hate Luka too. Now, I think I'm going
to.
I heavily dislike Luka
21
Doncic
games
as well.
of 30 or more, and Jason Tatum, who has
Tatum's the steal of the draft for KD.
Ranking in the voting in the.
I like KD's team.
It only gets better for the reserves.
Yeah.
Hold up. Before we get into the reserves, we got our guy backstage, NBA analyst. We got Trevor Boyd.
Yeah.
Going on?
Yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Crew's back together.
All right, Trevor, since you weren't here for the starters, what are your thoughts on these teams?
Oh, man.
Just
on the teams in general or just the starters?
Just
Let's do the
Starters for now.
Starters. I think Durant might have it.
That's what I said. I don't.
Yeah.
LeBron started off hot, but Embiid.
I mean,
that Kawhi pick was a steal.
I think this Durant team is going to play better together.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true, though. I get to watch Curry and LeBron. Like, that was the one thing that I wanted to see, like, from this. Like, I wanted to see LeBron and Curry on the same team. And
The Lego Badlands Chugs said that he dislikes Luka Doncic. I'm there with you. I mean, I don't dislike him. I just don't think he's that great.
Why? Okay.
You know who I'm excited to see to play together? Steph Curry and Joker.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Shout out to
It's gonna be great.
Shout out to Armin.
You know who I think is gonna. I think Zach LaVine's gonna end up playing like a majority of the game.
He should, especially.
Is this All-Star game gonna work the same?
You don't live in highlight reel.
Yeah. Well, remember how they divided it up like last game because it's like they have the 2 games, so like the bench guys usually play.
Too, right? They're keeping the 24th in.
Yeah.
I like that. That's how
a lot of guys with more time.
Yeah, that's how they should do the real NBA. Because I was watching the game last night, the Bulls Pelicans game. The Bulls almost blew it, but whatever.
That was almost heartbreaking.
And the last minute took 30 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got to change something about that. I don't know. All right, let's get into the reserves here.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do it.
Into the starting field. So the starting lineups are set for the All-Star game.
I mean, this is pretty obvious.
Dame Dollar.
It is?
It is?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no, he's gonna take
Harden. Dude, Harden should be a
Yeah,
starter.
exactly.
LeBron took every point guard, bro.
My bad. Yeah.
He took so many
LeBron.
guards.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. It's not even that biased.
My first
Remember
pick,
for the last one, LeBron had his little
in the
notebook
second
out.
round, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go- It's Dame time.
Yes.
Lillard from the Portland Trail Blazers.
Love Dame.
A lot of folks thought he
Dame's a
should have
bomb.
been a starter in the first
Love
place. He
Dame.
is a reserve, and he is a member of Team.
Wait, have you guys
LeBron.
not seen this yet? Are you guys?
No, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, this
Okay,
I saw some of it. Saw the teams saw the
Good.
team.
The
but-
end. We have to talk about the end when it gets. To
Oh, I saw the end on Twitter. The
Yeah.
end is funny.
Yeah, we got. It was
All
hilarious.
right,
I was
let's
crying.
keep moving.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Yep.
Friendly pick right there. He going for the money.
I love it. I love it. Simon, you love Dame, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Who you got? Jeff?
Second pick of the second round.
Simmons.
I'm going to go with Devin Booker.
Oh, come on. That's
Devin
easy.
Booker
That's a good
replaced
pick.
Anthony Davis.
He needs
scoring?
Simmons, dude. He needs Simmons.
Devin Booker
Simmons and
goes
Embiid,
right
dude.
there.
Obviously, he should not have gone that far.
Simmons is an
But,
all-star.
you know, both of you guys
Simmons
have
is
looked
good.
at this and said, hey, that's a good pick.
He's
That's a
good. I
pick.
think
Yeah, a
based
couple
on
years ago,
sheer
there
numbers
was
alone,
a
I
deal
think
made
Trae Young
in the commercial break
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So-
That's a big snub.
But because of record, they gave it to Simmons.
3 minutes after the show.
Yeah. All right, you're up. LeBron.
Levine or Simmons
My second pick in the second
or
round,
Sabonis.
I'm going to go with Ben Simmons.
Yes.
I'm glad
I
that
love Ben Simmons. I love Ben Simmons.
LeBron has some fetish with Ben Simmons.
Well, no, because they're signed to the same team.
Rich Paul. Yeah, I know.
What you got there?
Plus
yeah.
sport.
Got Jeff.
Wait, isn't that Anthony Davis as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
We got him.
Clutch Sports, baby.
Wait, and CP3, right?
Oh yeah, you see me,
third
Daddy.
Yeah, Trevor's got the dreads now.
I'm going.
You see me, hold on.
Oh, come
Dude,
on,
Zion-
Zion.
Dude, Ollie, Zion
Highlight.
puts up 30 every night. He dunked on Daniel Gafford last night, dude.
Dude, I don't know how he found the steam to get that dunk
That's a
down.
good pick
That
right
was
there, Crazy.
ridiculous.
Trey Five.
Donovan,
That was such a
Donovan
good
or Zach?
contest.
Ridiculous.
Hey, Ollie,
Or is it KD
not
7 now? Or I like the Trey 5. It sound better. But I like the KD 7 too. I like it. Wow.
Paul
For
George.
my third pick
Calling it.
in the second round, I'm going to go with the floor general, point guard, Chris Paul, Phoenix
Yeah.
Suns.
As Charles likes to say,
Banana Boat Boys.
Wow. Chris Paul.
Banana Boat Boys back together.
I don't like it. Look how many point guards he has. He has 5 point guards.
Talk to him.
be an
Chuck.
MVP.
Does.
Dude's got to take a frickin' center.
Playing great basketball.
Man.
I'll give you that. Sure.
Or Zach
Great
Levine.
basketball.
If Zach Levine's the last
No, it's
fucking
Zach.
pick, I'm gonna punch.
No.
him.
I think Zach is right here.
Zach Levine.
He takes him here.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
All right.
Great
KD.
pick.
Love it. Love it. I love Zach Levine.
Zach, I was watching that last night. Amazing.
Yeah, Durant
Yeah.
putting together
Got some versatility over
That
here.
boy got game. That boy got game.
Truly a bucket. He's a
That boy
bucket.
got game.
Y'all act like these guys are choosing like real players from the hood.
Shut up, Chuck. Shut up.
Have you guys seen Charles Barkley play golf?
Yes, he has the best swing I've ever seen. The double hitch swing.
My fourth pick
I love it.
in the second round, I'm going to go with Jalen underappreciated Brown.
Okay,
Ooh,
nobody
let's
calls him. Nobody calls him that, LeBron.
First time
Making it forever.
2021.
Hey, look how they did Paul George, though, bro.
Yeah.
Look how they did Paul George. Paul George.
MVP.
I'll take those 6.
I like that. The fifth
Kevin Durant's
pick,
like, who's left?
second round. This guy is going crazy this year. First time All-Star. Julius Randle.
Nice pick.
Just played 2K with the Knicks 5 minutes ago.
I was really fantastic this year.
and the New York Knicks.
Yeah, and you got to be happy for the Knicks.
Got to be happy for
The
them.
Tibbs has done
Gotta be happy.
they've done a hell of a job up there. Playing 500
Yeah,
ball as we
shout out to
speak.
Let's get some Charles Barkley golf videos after this.
They
Yeah.
have. They did a hell of
What
a
up,
job.
Noah?
with the Knicks this far
Hey,
this year,
Noah.
for sure.
What's up,
You got
Noah?
5 names.
Put in that comment.
Yeah.
In the second round,
I put that shit down.
my fifth pick in the second round. This is the only time I'll root for this guy or this team.
PG-13.
He was trolling, though. He was
Make
trolling.
the fun of it, but I'm going with Paul George, PG-13.
He's good. Like LeBron's spinning out the nickname forever.
He may be PG-13, but his dunks are rated R. Remember that?
He still has the greatest in-game dunk of all time. I
Yeah.
don't care what anybody says.
The
That's not
360?
a poster. That's not a poster. It's either him or Gerald Green with the alley-oop windmill. The 360 windmill is the
No.
toughest dunk
What about Derek Jones?
Years. I'm gonna go with.
That's not a dunk.
Yeah, it was. He flushed it.
He just threw it. He
Vooch. Nice pick.
Hey,
Don't you just love how none of the Jazz are getting picked?
Exactly. Look how the last two. Look at the last two left.
You got 3 left up there.
Yeah, I got to get a little size.
Sabonis.
You know,
Sabonis.
I'm lacking
Yep.
a little size with my second group. So with my sixth pick, I'm gonna go with Big Sabonis.
He says
Yes!
he wants size. He says he wants size and goes with Sabonis over Rudy Gobert.
No, that's the whole thing.
I love
Let's
it.
tell you what, man.
I
love it. I hate the guy.
Come on, Kevin, take Rudy. I don't want LeBron to win.
No thirsty.
I'm not
Take
going
Rudy.
for this. I'm not going for this Utah Jazz slander right now.
Shut up, Chuck. Shut up, Chuck. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for the Utah Jazz slander. I'm all for it.
I'm not going for it.
This is slander.
It is,
America.
and I love it.
This is slander.
Shaq's not in your ear, is he? Come on, what's going on? Here we go.
He said Shaq isn't in your ears.
Seventh pick, last pick for me. I need a basket. I'm gonna give me a bucket.
Dude, is Kevin Durant on PCP?
Yeah. Look how he's
27 and 8 Utah Jazz as we speak.
Donnie Mitch.
I wouldn't surprise me.
Represented by those two players. Donovan Mitchell goes to Team Durant and Rudy Gobert
What up, Cam?
goes to
PG-13
Team
would be a top 5
LeBron.
player if he had more than one leg.
Nice.
Oh, they don't do the last part, but the last part, LeBron goes, or Trevor, what do you say exactly?
He was like, growing up, we didn't, when we used to play video games, we didn't play with the Jazz, even though they had Karl Malone and John Stockton. We never rooted for the Jazz. I was crying. I hate the Jazz. As a Bulls fan, I don't rock with the Jazz ever.
Okay.
Ever.
I'm gonna pull up a picture, video of Charles Barkley's golf swing.
Please do.
Please. And then we should talk first half. We should talk first half NBA. And
Sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of the landscape,
I also want to talk where the Bulls.
Oh yeah.
Stack
In
up.
the meantime, while you're pulling this up, JJ Watt's on a new team. That's not the Browns.
Oh, of course. Yeah. We didn't.
Simon, what do you got?
Just gotta see. Well, he's getting paid a lot this year, so
Yeah.
we're not.
But the Browns and the Colts both threw better deals at him.
No, that's bullshit.
That's probably not true. They always say stuff like that.
That sort of looked like John Daly for a second.
Hey, look at this guy, man.
This is slow motion.
Tease it up.
Like
Tease
you
it up.
I don't know if I should.
Oh, this is the worst one I've ever
Tease
seen.
it up.
It's like he got a herniated disc.
He's triple pumping. Oh my! Look at that trunk. Look at that trunk. My God, Charles.
It's still hilarious every time I see it.
I think the story with his swing is is that he had a golf coach that like told him to like be patient or something, and he like it's like a mental thing that he has.
No, he broke his back mid-swing.
Seriously.
It's like he gets paralysis. Like
Yeah.
when he's about to swing, it's like it's temporary paralysis, and then he's hit with a ball too. It's one of the worst I've ever seen, if not the worst.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that video of that kid who was like taking a golf swing and he completely whiffed and fell on his face?
Yes. That was good.
Shout out to that kid.
All right. So let's talk some NBA and where everyone lines up right now.
Pull
So
up
we
the,
got
I can screen share the standings.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
We'll get to the Cubs in just a minute.
Yeah, for sure. There's not much to talk about there, but yeah, we'll get there.
There's some promising guys.
We still can't hit.
Jockey P.
I told Trevor that he's going to be our best player.
He did. They did put up 8 runs yesterday too, which is promising.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they got 6 on the board right now against the Dodgers too. So.
All right. So here are the standings here. I'm zooming my
So we're
screen.
sitting at 10, which is good. That's playing.
Yeah,
ball.
but we're tied. I mean, we're one game back behind 6.
You guys
Yeah,
definitely
Better than where we were last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
100%. I mean, as long as we're playing competitive basketball, I'm ecstatic.
But hold on.
the
Let
East is
me
tight.
ask you this question.
Super Bowl contenders, guys. NBA champion contenders. It's all the same thing.
I watch the Bulls a lot, and I can't really tell if they're trying to make the playoffs or not. Some games they look like they want to, and other games they don't.
Well,
what's the story?
I think it's the
playing their heart out.
yeah. I think it's the amount of close games the Bulls have been in. So there's like there was a stat that I heard that the Bulls are like, this was Saturday, I think. So the Bulls are 9-1 against teams with winning records. Which doesn't. I mean, no, 1-9. Sorry, 1-9. 1-9 against teams with winning records. So that's kind of an alarm that shows us that we're winning the games that we're supposed to win. But all of those games against those teams, except for like maybe 3 or 4,
at this point, it's too late to tank. Like we can't tank.
Yeah, that's true.
You might as well just make it to the first round and lose.
I'm all for it.
AK, our GM, he doesn't want to tank or whatever his role is. He doesn't want to tank. He said he never wants to pick that high again.
Right.
Yeah.
How's
And
this
what
Patrick
usually
Williams
happens?
guy?
Oh, he's good.
He's over second in the league in close games.
Yep.
Yeah. We've been in so many.
I mean, it's every night I turn it on. It's a 2-point game with 5 minutes left. You know, I'm sitting there and I'm watching it unfold. It's like, okay, I'm
Keep
on
that-
my seat for the last 2 minutes of the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's been really exciting. And in the second half, if we can pull out some more of those games,
Yeah.
we're in the playoffs.
Mhm.
Easily. But it's promising. It's definitely promising here, and I love what I'm seeing. True, for the most part, we have a really great bench. I love Temple. I love Thad. I love
Thad was balling last night.
Saturansky. Saturansky's pretty good.
Saturansky.
When Denzel's hitting,
Ollie, do the impression.
So Sato makes an error. When I was at the Bulls game one time with Zach, and I turn over to him and I go, "What the fuck?"
I want to address this comment, dude. Lauri Markkanen's a bum. Don't stay injured, but just go. Like we don't need Lauri.
Yeah, we don't need him at this point. I mean, fully healthy. Like with him there, he's shown flashes of being all right, but we don't know how he'll gel with the rest of his team. I mean, the way that they've been playing.
Porter. Dude,
you don't need him.
He's got to get out. He's got to get out.
He's not even there.
Dude, you should want Porter gone twice as much as you would want Lauri gone.
Yeah, 100%. And he hasn't even been playing poorly. It's just he doesn't do it.
What about Pat Will blocking Zion a couple times last night?
I did see that.
Zion is the most blocked.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
He's always like causing contact.
Yeah, and also he's quadruple teamed every time.
So is Pat Will turning into a rim protector that sort of went under the radar?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's his role. His defense.
Solid. Dude, I really like the
again,
Kawhi comparison. I do like the Kawhi comparison with him. Like if he can develop offensively, like his mid-range shot looks good. Cam, you're bugging. You're tweaking. But I think Pat will just like more time and more experience. He'll develop into a really good player. I can't believe they got it right. Like it looks like they got it right with this guy.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I like the pick. I mean, how is he not in the Rising Stars game though?
There is no Rising Stars game.
Who gives?
They announced teams though.
Oh wait, he did. He wasn't part of it.
No, because it's like filled with like the sophomore guys.
Makes sense. A lot of sophomore guys are having pretty good seasons.
Yeah,
And then like LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
Halliburton, Quickly, those guys.
Yeah. Also, Pat Will didn't even start at college too.
No, his first start like in 2 years was in the NBA, which is crazy.
But that's wow. Oh my God, Cat! I didn't even think about that, dude. We need Karl Anthony Towns.
Cat wants to come to the East.
So sick.
If we had Cat, we would be nutty.
Champions.
Plus,
that's the piece we need.
Plus, Zach and Cat already have chemistry from their time.
Exactly. That's why Zach and Thad are so good.
Let's do it.
Some rumor that the Bulls were looking into it.
Let's do it. I
Like
want
recently?
it. I love it. I need it.
Yeah, recently they were looking to trade, but it's like
What do they give?
Lauri Markkanen and
Whatever
Wendell
they
Carter.
want. Whatever they want.
Take whatever
Whatever
you
they
want. Yeah, honestly,
Whatever
I
they
could
want.
see Thad going in that trade because I saw this thing. Thad is like the most wanted like player at the deadline.
Don't
like that.
Don't do it. Don't be dumb. Stop.
Yeah, don't give
You
up
know who
that.
should be the least wanted player at the deadline?
Who?
Jeff
Andre Drummond. Dude, he's so
Does he
bad.
suck?
He's so
Does he
bad. He's so
Come
bad.
on, 20 and 10.
Yeah, on like 50 shots.
That's cool.
20 and
That's cool.
30.
When I'll say this once and I'll say it again. When Andre Drummond scores 20 points, the Cavs only score 50.
Oh man, I think
He's a ball hog.
I personally think that Hassan Whiteside can go to Lakers.
Oh, that bum? He's like 40.
Yeah, but he won't score. We don't need him to score. It's just
Whiteside's 27. Ollie.
No, Whiteside's much older than 30.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
What are you talking
He's probably
He's
still valuable.
31. He's 31. He's 31.
Yeah. He's still valuable. because they don't need him at all. They don't need him at all in Sacramento because that Rashad Holmes kid, he's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
a really good. He's a really good rim protector. He's decent.
Mhm.
He's making $27 million.
Yep. Is that still the
Yeah.
Miami contract? I think it's
From
still the
Portland.
Miami contract.
No, I don't think so. I thought he just signed. I thought he just signed it.
Is he on the Kings?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's on the Kings. Yeah.
I don't think he's getting paid $27 million.
He is. I'm looking at it right
I
now.
hope. I really do hope. Hey, Gab, I do hope Lowry goes to the Sixers, bro.
I think the Lakers are going to go out and buy out JaVale McGee.
That'll probably happen. He needs to go back there.
Yeah.
He needs to. He was good for them last year.
Lowry to the Sixers. Lowry Markkinen? I'm kidding.
Oh my God, what is this? I'm seeing Blake Griffin to the Lakers.
He's all the help he can get.
Oh, that's just talk. I don't think
For
that's
who?
actually gonna-
I would love
Harrell?
No, because he's not playing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
So
they
they
can
get
get
him
him.
for free.
Yeah,
Not for free, but like not without having to give up anything.
yeah.
Which I would love to see. Like
Mhm.
I want Blake because Blake was just so great for so many years. And
That team should have won a championship.
they just got so unlucky. They got
Yeah.
so unlucky a whole lot of times. I mean, because Chris Paul's hamstring doesn't make it past May. Like if it's May, his hamstring is gonna blow out, which is unfortunate because
Yeah.
a lot
Same
of
thing
cities
happened.
just,
Same thing happened in that that Houston Warriors series. They
Of
were going to
course,
win.
exactly.
They were going to win.
Exactly. They were gonna win it all. They would have beat the Cavs that year.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, probably.
They could have.
We
I feel
sucked.
like-
We sucked.
Dude, I don't think you remember just the sheer dominance LeBron had over the league in
It doesn't matter.
that season and the playoffs. Who was gonna guard him? And Mute? No,
No.
What team? The Bulls?
No. The Rockets. The Rockets when they almost beat Kevin Durant and the Warriors a couple years ago.
It's like
Because Chris Paul got hurt.
that seventh game of that series hurts me still to this day because like it
Yep.
took the worst shooting performance ever in history, and they still only lost by like 6.
Mm-hmm.
Harden's
So-
a certified choker. Loves to do it.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
He always chokes in the playoff games.
and they had a good chance. What happened?
Okay. Speaking of James Harden, you can finish, but let's go to this. So the Rockets are retiring his number.
I love it. They have to.
They have to look at their team without him.
Yeah, if they
It's evident. It
Rockets
makes so
legend.
much sense.
To have your number retired, you have to win a championship at least.
that's
At
obvious.
least you have to do something for the team.
Who would they have around it? Before they had Chris Paul, it was Patrick Beverly, and that's it. Trevor Ariza maybe.
I don't care.
And Capella. And Capella wasn't even good until 2018, until Chris Paul came with him. Like Capella's only good when he has a point guard that throws him lobs. That's why he was only good with Paul. And that's why he was only good with Trae Young now. Before that, he was nothing. Like
Yeah.
the Rockets were never good. They had Nene. He won the Nene. Like the Rockets, they never put a team around him. I think that first year Curry won MVP was Harden's. I think that was Harden's MVP. I think that was his award. I don't care.
Wait,
what anybody
was that
says.
the unanimous one?
No. No, the year before that.
Oh.
Like when they won 2015.
Oh,
I think that was Harden's award. If you put up the numbers, Harden played better. I think they just gave it to Steph because the Warriors won 67 games, which was like, okay, fine.
Came out of nowhere.
But
He came out of nowhere.
yeah, he did. I mean, I still remember that team, and it was kind of bonkers. But yeah, I think James Harden completely deserves all the credit, all the glory, all the love from Houston, just for like keeping that team afloat for all those years because they didn't have. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you could. I mean, you could argue like Moses Malone, but
You could Moses, you could argue Ralph Sampson, you could argue T-Mac, but T-Mac was really in his prime.
yeah.
It's
So
Harden.
I would give it to
Harden.
Harden. I would give it to Harden. He won MVP award. He could have had 3 MVPs there.
Mhm. He was one of the greatest scorers of all time.
no, I hate that thing. Everyone can say they should have won MVP this year. It's a load of bullshit. You didn't.
It's
So-
true.
all right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He easily could have won MVP a couple.
I
years
think being in the conversation though shows something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
if you're
does.
top 3, if you're a finalist, if you're top
It means
3,
you're top 3. Exactly.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's
So-
awesome. He's a great player. I love James Harden. I do agree with Gavin that he's the second best.
yeah,
Tracy
he undoubtedly
McGrady.
deserves
Tracy
it.
McGrady, like he was good, but he was great. He's probably a Hall of Famer, but he wasn't Harden. He wasn't Harden. And Ralph Sampson wasn't Harden either.
Yeah.
And I mean, and there wasn't a guy until Harden
Yeah.
since McGrady putting up those type of scoring numbers.
Mhm.
Except for Kobe. But like,
Was
just the
was
pure
Ralph
scoring-
Sampson? Wait, was Ralph Sampson the number 1 pick, or was
No.
Hakeem?
Hakeem was definitely number 1.
Yeah, no.
He
Was
the number 1 pick in
Ralph
the
Sampson also the number 1
Let me
pick?
look it up because he might have been. Because remember, they were the Twin Towers for a couple
Yeah,
of years. They
yeah.
made it to the finals.
No, they won.
lost
They
to-
won the 2 years that the Bulls weren't in it, right?
I don't think
No,
Ralph-
but Sampson wasn't on the team.
Yeah, Sampson was the first pick. Sampson was the
Yeah,
first
Sampson
pick.
was first pick in '83, and then they got the first pick again in '84 and got Hakeem.
Yeah.
But yeah, they went to the finals in '86, got blasted by the Celtics, but they were a good team. But Sampson, I think it was just injury plagued, like for the latter part of his career. But he was young, like when he started to go down.
Mhm.
But I think he's definitely up there. But Moses is up in the team at Harden. But Harden, since he didn't get the championships, if he was able to get a couple championships, I don't know, you might be able to argue for Harden being the best Rocket of all time. But
Oh,
he's definitely-
if he won a championship, he would.
No,
Yeah.
not one champion. Hakeem is like a top 12 player of all time.
Yeah, no.
Hakeem is arguably top 5. You could argue.
Yeah.
No, but Russell's better. Shaq is better. Wilt's better. He's not top 5, but
Is he better? I think he's better than Russell and Shaq. Nah, maybe not Shaq.
nah.
But Hakeem Olajuwon is one of the most skilled players ever,
Yeah,
dog.
he's the center of all time.
He's definitely the most skilled. Him or Kareem, but I would give him the fight edge.
I mean, no. Hakeem is the best Rocket of all time. He's 2 rings,
100%.
MVP.
He took advantage of the Jordan absence.
Yeah, no.
But also,
yeah.
we talk about the 2 rings. That second ring was the lowest seed to ever win an NBA championship. It was 16.
And he had the hardest road to the finals in 1 year.
Huh?
Yeah.
He had the hardest road to the finals, like based on.
Oh yeah, in '95, 100%.
Yeah, I think it was the first one, right? No, that was the second
No,
one.
the second one, but
Yeah.
like you had iconic moments from those moments. I mean, the Mario Ely kiss of death against the Suns.
Yeah, that was a great team. That was a great team. Who else was on that? Was Kenny the Jet on there? Yeah.
Kenny Smith. I think Clyde the Guy was on.
Oh
the
yeah,
second
Clyde
one.
was on one of those teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was on the second one.
Yeah.
They had what's his name? 7 rings. Horry.
Uh-huh.
Was on those teams. That's where he got his first 2. There's talented guys. They had so the Rockets are a pretty storied franchise. And if you think about 2019 too, this is my other point when Simon talked about Harden being a choker, you could say that because the Rockets honestly should have went up 3-2 again against the Warriors in 2019 because remember when Durant pulled his calf or he strained his calf.
Yeah. Yep.
In that series. And they held Curry to 0 points in the first half, and then he came out in the second half and had 33.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up winning by 1 to win that series. So Harden had a lot of opportunities, but I hope he gets a ring in Brooklyn. That would be just so good for his legacy.
Yeah, I want Brooklyn here, probably.
Yeah, same.
I hope
I'm
they
pulling for him. I'm pulling for the Cavs to lose.
If not the Lakers, I would love to see Brooklyn win. That would be my second option. And then after that, I would like.
Do you guys think? I think so. Do you guys think the Nets can beat the Lakers? I think they can.
Yes,
No.
I do.
No.
Really?
What do you figure?
Right
Not at
now,
all.
Anthony Davis is playing like dog shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Right
yeah.
now, he's not playing at all.
if he's back healthy, the strength of the Lakers.
Like dog shit.
Huh?
Even when he was healthy, he was playing like dog shit.
Yeah, he's having a
still
bad
averaging
season. I thought he was going to be
22 points a game and 9
MVP.
rebounds. But
Listen.
like, if he's back healthy and he's playing semi himself, you have to think about this? The Lakers' strengths are the complete opposite. Like, they play exactly into what the Nets' weaknesses are: rebounding, defense, and bench. The Lakers are all top teams in those three categories, and those are the three categories the Nets are bad at. So, starting lineup, scoring, whatever, it's pretty equal, like if you put them in a 7-game series. But I think the things that matter the most in the playoffs is defense, rebounding, especially on the offensive end to get extra possession, and your bench. You need your bench to come in and give you big minutes and give you points. And those are things that the Nets haven't proved to us yet that they can do at a consistent basis. But they ended off the first half strong. They won like 8 out of their last 9 or 10. So they're a good team. I just don't think that they have what it takes yet to beat the Lakers. But if they're in the finals against any other team, except for maybe the Clippers, I think they win. I think they do.
Also the Nets, big guy that's gonna come up in the playoffs. Just watch out for his name, Bruce Brown.
I knew you were gonna say
balling
that.
out.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that's your Miami guy. That's your Miami.
Not even Miami, dude. He's a monster.
He's nice though. He's nice. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
I've been watching him. He's not bad. He'll
especially in the playoffs. You always see that one guy in the playoffs that bench guy that always. I think he's gonna be that guy.
He could, and I think one of those centers that we're thinking about right now, one of those players might end up in Brooklyn. Like a Cousins could show up there. A Drummond could show up.
That was such a bad move by them to get rid of Allen.
Oh, so huge.
They had to because
I know they should have found a way to get around
without. They had to because Levert, he can go. Torian Prince can go, but Jared Allen was like
he was expendable.
He was perfect, yeah. But it definitely does hurt for them because if you have Allen, if you still have Allen and Jordan, that makes the Nets a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But losing that one guy, it makes drop them a little bit.
But they got James Harden.
Yeah, who's playing MVP level basketball right now. Like if you think about it, sheer impact on the team, James Harden is up there. I mean, look what he's doing with passing the ball. And we didn't know, like when that trade was made, we didn't know who the guy was going to be to sacrifice. And it was Harden, and he's done it seamlessly. So that boosts him just like as one of my favorite players now. Just to see how easily he made that transition to be the true point guard and still get his buckets, but just the way he's facilitating is shout out James. He's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, I think we're good on basketball, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Let's talk
one more
about
thing though.
Yeah,
Let me just throw one more thing out there. Let me throw one thing out there. Shout out Tom Thibodeau. Shout out Julius Randle. Shout out D Rose. Shout out the Knicks, baby. I hope they make it to the playoffs, and I hope they play like the Nets in a series. And I hope they play. Play either the Nets or Miami.
Could
and
you
by that point,
if they beat the Nets first round?
It would be insane. It would be nuts. Do you know how many fights would break out at Barclays and Madison Square Garden? It would be nuts. It would be nuts, and I hope that happens. I want to see that. So shout out to Knicks though.
It'd be crazy. Yeah. All right. So I think we could. Big news broke this past week. JJ Watt out of Houston surprised us all from a source himself to the Cardinals. But before we get into that, we're bringing on another co-host. We got Josh Katz in the building. What's going on?
How we doing?
Josh, I'll ask you first, I guess. What do you think about this? What
are Saturdays for?
You see the
boys.
Yeah.
You see? Wait, Simon, do you fuck with Cypreme?
Show it.
Show the
sign. Up.
Sorry,
there we go.
Dude, best bar mitzvah, dude. All right,
come
on, JJ Watt.
All right, so Josh, give me your thoughts on the JJ Watt deal, I guess.
So honestly, I don't think he's going to be all that next year. So I think that the team that he goes to, obviously, I think it's cool that he's with Kyler and he's with all them in Arizona, but I think the team that he goes to, he's not going to have that huge of an impact on the future of that team.
That's obvious. He's only signed for 2 years.
Yeah, but I don't think it's obvious to teams because he's getting paid.
Yeah, I know.
That team, that defense. I know they're not going to bring back Patrick Peterson, probably not, but that defense is going to be sick. Buda Baker, Chandler Jones, J.J. Watt, Isaiah Simmons, possibly Patrick Peterson. You never know.
How much is he making?
31.
He's making 31
4 years, 31, right? With the
31,
3 years, 23 with an $8 million.
I think it's 2 years.
Right?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, okay, 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild.
Yeah, he's getting a good bag. He's getting a sturdy bag.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was awesome how he did the Instagram post and source me.
Yeah, that was great.
That's how they got to do it.
That was hard.
I know we love seeing
shows,
but
it kind of shows, like, I guess how tight that him and D-Hop must have been for him to have allegedly taken less money to go play with his boys. We do, know. They always make up crap like that to say, like, after a deal's been made. But I kind of like that, loyalty and the friendship, and he wanted to come to his boy. So
I love D-Hop. I really like J.J.
Best receiver in the league.
I really like J.J. Watt. I really do think that D-Hop is the best in the league.
You see his ice bath today? J.J. Watt?
Ollie, what do you think of J.J. Watt?
Well,
think
that's a good question. I'm a Browns fan. We allegedly had a better deal. I don't know how true that is, but, I mean, it would have been so deadly to have Myles Garrett and J.J. Watt rushing both sides. We'd have a deadly pass rush. There's no getting around that. Do I think that our chances are done? Absolutely not. Levante David, there are guys out here that we're gonna pursue. There was one big name that I saw. I can't get it off the top of my head. That Stephon Gilmore. Not official that we're pursuing him. However, he's available, and we as a team had strong interest in him. We can bring him to the team.
I did not see it. I
know
that.
Did you see that?
It was on an Inside Browns Twitter. Anyway, Stephon Gilmore, I've heard the name. I've heard what's the Vikings guy? Yes. This is what I'm saying, Gavin. This is what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm sad about it. We would have been amazing. We would have been great. But at the end of the day, it's J.J. Watt. It's not like I would personally rather have some other people that are available, but I really wanted him.
Ollie, did you see that video of Garrett jumping? Like, what was that? Like, what was that?
Can we talk about this for a second? Jumping up, Myles Garrett
up those blocks with like 80-pound weights.
Myles Garrett could be a professional in any professional sport. He is he's a freak. He's a freak of nature.
He looks like he could deflate the basketball. Did you see that video?
He can dunk with ease. He can dunk with ease. He runs a 4.5 40-yard dash, and he is so strong and fast.
I would bet big money he couldn't hit a baseball to save his life.
Maybe not.
He's a little uncoordinated at basketball.
Yeah, he's too big. He could get his bat speed would be trash.
Yeah, but if he makes contact, that thing's going.
That thing's soaring.
It's 500 feet.
He looks like a cartoon character.
It would look like
my grandpa, who is 6'5", he weighs like about 275. He's a big guy. And he has a picture. He has a picture next to Myles Garrett, and he looks like tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny.
How tall is Myles Garrett?
Like 6'3".
Oh, he's 6'6". Oh, is he 6'3"?
Yeah, he's like 6'3", but he looks tiny. Myles Garrett is literally double my width. Okay, he's so wide and big.
He's 6'4".
He's 6'4".
Wow.
Yeah, my grandpa's probably currently 6'3". He's shrank a little bit, but he looks tiny. It's crazy.
He's a unit, bro.
He's a unit, and he's great at football.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except
Mason Rudolph still has nightmares about him.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm gonna pull up the clip.
Dude, imagine if he made he could have killed him.
He could have killed him.
He could have killed that man.
After that, I legitimately wondered to myself, what would have happened if Myles Garrett killed Mason Rudolph?
Yeah, he would have died.
The best part is that Cleveland like nominated him as the man of the year.
Yeah, he's now Walter Payton Man of the
Like,
Year
come
nominee
on.
after
I love it,
clubbing
man.
a dude.
No, I don't think
Mason was
But
asking for it.
Mason Rudolph said the N-word to him.
No, no,
Apparently,
No
according
way.
to him,
No
according to
way.
Miles Garrett.
that's
Yeah,
He was
Is that
asking
true?
for it. He was
that-
asking for it though.
is that like
you
a
could just
joke
tell like
thing?
Miles didn't instigate that at all. Mason Rudolph kept coming back. Like if I have a problem with Miles Garrett, I'm walking the other
Oh
way.
my
So
god! There is
Mason
no
Rudolph
person. There is no person in this
Forget
world. No person in this world I would rather not have get in a fight with than Miles Garrett.
100%. And I don't get fighting in football either way. It's like if you try and throw a punch, you're gonna break your own hand on the
Yeah, the
helmet.
game itself is fighting. Like people are trying to kill each other.
Relax. Like
Just-
Javon Wims and that the whole thing was hilarious. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I loved it though. But I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, Zach, we got a great comment coming from MB. Great.
Oh,
I did see this. I wanted to bring it up since we're all Juju haters.
Oh yeah,
Juju haters.
getting
Oh, I loved it. He was holding on for his life. Oh my.
Juju's
goodness.
not a fan of it. We're not a friend of the show.
Nope, we hate him.
No, not at all. We can come on here. He can come on here. We can slander him.
Yeah, I'd love for
Let's get
Juju.
some Juju slander going for part 2. I'd love to. I was
He
actually
looked like a Smurf with that hair, boy. He looked like cotton candy, bro. That boy ugly. He looked like a carpet that, like, it looked like somebody dropped a Jolly Rancher on a carpet, and that's what it looked like on his head, bro.
it's so blue.
It's ridiculous.
Dude, you're an
That's
NFL
ridiculous.
player. You're not like what are you trying to prove?
RuPaul's Drag Race. That's
You're
what
an
he
NFL
looked like
player.
he should be on.
But like just like you look like you're like in
the
fourth
guys in
grade.
the locker room make fun of him.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
I should be made fun of.
Corvette.
His only friend.
The thing is, his whole locker room's doing it.
Yeah.
So weird, dude.
I guess they're real. Like he holds a gun up to their heads and says, "Do this TikTok, or I'll blow your brains out." No way they're doing. No way grown men are doing that willingly. I refuse.
Dude, could you imagine though?
What do you think Big Ben and Tomlin are thinking?
I was just gonna say that. Could you imagine if they were in the wide receiver room for a meeting,
Probably hates it.
doing a dance, and Big Ben and Mike Tomlin walked in for the meeing, and they saw them going like this?
Walks in lotion on his hand from last night. Old beat dick. Little cooking the chicken.
Anywho, Mike Tomlin would probably punch Juju in the face if he saw him dancing in the wide receiver room.
He's seen it. You know he's seen it.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how there's not some abuse in the workplace.
Hey, if you're undefeated, you can do whatever you want. That was a fake undefeated.
Nah, bro. Just that video of him going out on the field. Just the ones on the field are worse for me. I don't care, bro. Go get your work. Go get your work in, and go in the locker room. Don't do this mess. And whoever's filming these videos, bro, whoever's filming these videos got to get like they need to get like 3,000.
Probably like the 9-year-old ball boy.
Yeah, it is.
God, Juju, you're in Fortnite.
Yeah, man, you hate to see
You're
it.
friends with Ninja.
You hate to see it, bro. Juju's such a cornball.
Yeah. I'd love to be Ryan Garcia in that situation.
Oh, me too, bro. Oh my goodness.
Just like body, then out of nowhere, just punch him in the fucking face.
Get him in his grill.
Leave him right there.
Dude, I would love it so much.
Just put him out his misery.
Dude, a point blank shot like that would hurt, unguarded would hurt so bad.
You would break every rib.
No, Juju would probably die.
I think he'd be
in sheer force, like the sheer force, he would mess up his internal organs with a solid body shot from Ryan. Oh, it's a wrap. I don't care if he has no, bro. No human being is surviving that without training. Y'all saw the video with the pad on. He was dying. It looked like he was about to poop himself.
Dying.
Yeah, he was making the noise like.
So screw that. That's like some Harry Houdini. Like, you know, didn't Harry Houdini get punched in the stomach and die?
Yeah,
I don't know about this. Really?
But that dude had a lot. Like, you don't know what was in his system. That dude was getting punched all the time for the tricks. You know.
It's
I don't know
crazy.
why.
I'm just he's a professional boxer.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know who's annoying. David Blaine.
Oh, I like David Blaine.
He's annoying.
I like some of the videos.
Face
I like
kind
some
of
of the videos.
irritates me. The fact that he's like spitting up shit.
Yeah, he can make his stomach into an aquarium.
That's real. He freaking swallows a fish and then regurgitates it.
It's crazy. It's
That's incredible. Zach, can you
The
do
ice pick. I can't watch the ice pick.
Oh,
The
the
ice pick one
I-
is horrible. He did that on Joe Rogan.
Skip. Yeah, I know. I watched
And
it.
Joe
Didn't
Rogan
watch
was freaking out.
it.
he
No, bro.
literally
Did-
sticks an ice pick through himself.
I don't know. I haven't seen the ice cream one.
He
No,
ice
you-
pick.
the
Ice
ice
pick.
pick.
an ice pick
Yeah.
this long, and he sticks it through his arm.
what?
For real.
Disgusting.
No, but
It's
there's
disgusting.
Is that on YouTube?
Yes,
Yeah.
on
Yes,
Joe Rogan,
yes.
he fucking sticks a needle
Watch
in
it on.
through his whole
Watch it
arm.
on JRE.
It's this thick.
What?
Like it's this. It's huge.
It's
you go
a
back to
big.
the bubble.
It's something that will.
there's some sort of fucking chemistry going on there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well,
It's
for the
definitely an
regurg-
optical illusion.
yeah, the regurgitation magic is real, but you train that.
Yeah, of
You
course. Those are things that a magician trains with. But like that ice pick thing, it has to be an optical illusion because it's dangerous, bro. If you
No,
hit
it's
the wrong artery, if
You
you
know,
hit the wrong one, you're done. You could be done. You could be done.
Yeah.
You could be done.
skin on.
Y'all gotta watch his video he did with the Lakers when he was doing card tricks.
Yeah, I've
He should have just
Hilarious.
the way that him
JaVale
that
McGee,
LeBron
dude.
and AD and JaVale were reacting was hilarious.
He's got one with Drake, Steph Curry, and a bunch of other
Dave
guys.
Chappelle was in it.
Yep.
Oh
Jimmy
yeah, Dave
Butler.
Chappelle.
The goat.
Jimmy Butler. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 100%.
I think the number one guest we could get on the show, Dave Chappelle.
Yep.
I think if you get
What would
Dave
we talk to
Chappelle on
Dave
the show,
Chappelle about?
made it.
Dude, I don't know what I would talk to him about. Probably like Michael Jackson. Or
I would
something.
let him do his thing. I'd let him talk. I'd give him the show.
No, I would ask him why he didn't do the third season.
I'd probably ask him.
No, it makes sense why he did. If you watch, because I wouldn't ask him about Chappelle's show. I was watching Chappelle's show yesterday because it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. But it makes sense because they were trying to limit him and his comedy just so that they could get more advertising on the network.
Yeah.
And if I'm him, and you
He didn't
already
wanna
know the
cut
type of money he was. No, he didn't want to cheapen out. He didn't want to sell out, and I commend
Exactly.
him for that.
But he
And
did
he made $70
he
million.
did
from
have
that book.
have a huge panic and just didn't write. I think
I
that's
mean,
How about you, Red?
I don't think we need.
yeah, it's true.
I'm just happy he got to go out on top. You know what I'm saying? There was no decline for Dave Chappelle where it
came
was
back,
getting
though.
unfunny.
He
Dude,
came
the
back.
Netflix
put out
specials
eight
are
specials.
hilarious.
They're great.
Hilarious.
Great.
He's the funniest man ever. I think so. Funniest man in the world.
I mean, you're talking to the funniest man in the world. So.
Yeah, all right.
Well, look, we got a call coming in from Jeff Katz.
Hey, Dad.
What's going on, Jeff?
Hey, now 312 show. How are you?
I know.
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Good. I'll make it quick and I'll hang up and listen because I'd like to hear your take. Can you guys talk a little bit, maybe Oliver, can you talk a little bit about Christian Pulisic's ineffectiveness at Chelsea?
Sure, we can do it.
He's been pretty disappointing.
I'd be glad. I would be glad.
All right, let's hear it.
Talk about soccer. All right. If some of you don't know, I have this last year. I've had a massive budding fandom for Chelsea Football Club, and currently, Christian Pulisic is probably the best American soccer player that there is, and he's sucking. He's terrible. Last year he was great. I'm not going to bore you guys too much, but moral of the story is his inability to create shots, as my dad is quite appalling. I bought his jersey, and I'm really not getting much use out of it.
Are you just gonna return it or
Is he
what?
better than Megan Rapinoe or whatever he's
Hey, I think this is it. We're gonna wrap it up here. Great show, guys. Thank you guys for coming on. Always a pleasure. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back every Thursday. We're gonna do it earlier Sunday, probably around 6 o'clock on Sundays. Hopefully, and, we'll get you back later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
Peace.
Thirsty.
Oh.